What can he do
Green
today?
flag, green flag, green.
The field gets the all clear. We're set for our second sprint race in Tasmania. The thunder of supercars as they roar to life in Tassie, and a great start by both of those on the front row of the grid, but it's Waters that will prevail into turn one. Some lock brake action down there, and one of the shell cars was a bit tardy off the line.
Anton Di Pasquale got a shocking start, the worst start of the top 10 cars. So Waters and Whincup almost exactly the same. Young Will Brown was able to get to the inside. Right in behind him is Will Davison. Now Ken van Gisbergen, who tries to force car 97 down the inside of 17, he's been turned. There's contact there with Jack LeBrock. He's also gone into the fence on the right-hand side. So Di Pasquale's been turned by LeBrock. Oh, who was that off on the right-hand side there?
Well, that was a very high speed. I think he got back on, whoever it was.
I think it might have been Jake Kostecki.
So that was Di Pasquale that was rotated. Meantime, at the front of the field, how quickly things change in this game. You got Waters with 0.2 of a second margin over Whincup. Then Brown's gone to third. Van Gisbergen's moved up into fourth. Then it's Davison.
Oh, it's going to be a monster.
James Courtney and Jack Smith in trouble down here at turn two. Now, yesterday I talked about the fact that it's normally a frantic lap one where things go wrong. Nothing happened yesterday. I didn't talk it up today, and it's exploded.
It's gone mad.
The first lap was wild. People running every which way, particularly down there on the right-hand side out of the hairpin, whatever that was all about. And you could see on the replay in the background, Fabian also coming in. Oh, James had a monster moment there. I didn't realise how big that was. It was Macaulay Jones and the Coke car that sent he and Jack Smith off into the weeds down there. Look at this. So Courtney at right angles to the direction of the traffic, and what a save.
That was a great
That's going to go in the save of the day bucket, that one.
Yep, that certainly is. He was on full opposite lock, over the rise, totally sideways, and was able to gather it back up. Beautiful bit of driving. People at Kelly Grove Racing have done a great job with steering arm technology to keep that thing of Heimgartner's going, because seriously, he's up 4 spots.
Now, Macaulay Jones on the computer timing is also showing a 15-second penalty, and that's been confirmed on the screen there for you as well, and that'll be served at the stop for his role in the James Courtney moment in turns 1 and 2. Again, he looks Jamie Whincup, but doesn't quite get there. That's the CEO for Tickford, and Tim Edwards is watching his man Cam Waters now peel off and come to the lane. He's doing it again right now. He's stalking Waters and he dives. He sticks the nose down there in the hairpin at 4. That's been one of their strengths. Now that sets him up nicely for the run, the big drag race down to turn 6. Bit of side drafting action, but it'll also put Jamie out there on that oil. It's probably started to dry up a little bit, but Cam just tries to make sure that he feeds him enough bumper to keep him out there, and there's a bit of push and shove, and Jamie just makes sure that he returns serve and keeps him up nice and high and wide. So a bit of gamesmanship on the run down the back straight then, and it falls in favour of Whincup.
So here we go. Here comes his Van Gisbergen again. He sort of forces his way down the inside again, and then he forces he's forced Waters wide, and he wasn't able to stop it. He had to escort him wide because he was down the dirty side of the road and he couldn't pull it up. Now, this is the right-hand rear suspension view of the Petters Super Shock and the rear upright where the R&J Batteries sign is. You can see the rear drive shaft going into the middle of that hub. The Dunlop and R&J Batteries sign on the bottom is the bottom A-arm, the bottom wishbone. And have a look at the rear brake light up there in terms of the heat that rotor goes through, and this is a very difficult racetrack on brakes. Frosty sort of shows the nose of the Irwin Commodore down the inside. Chaz moves it over. He's definitely got pace on him. In fact, he just gave him a little bump. That's a spot that will really capture your attention if you get a little bump there, because their exit speed's over 100 miles an hour. It's 165 kilometres an hour through turn 7. So you get a little bump when you're doing 100 miles an hour, 165k, makes your eyes go big.
So this looks like it's settled now. Whincup over Van Gisbergen, and then a 6-second margin back to Will Davison. So tremendous performance by these guys today. Cream of the crop one more time. and out of turn 7 with ease. Cars balanced and the job done. Maximum points. Jamie Whincup strikes back in Tasmania. And that breaks the run that his teammate Shane Van Gisbergen has been displaying in the recent past. And that's a big moment for Wes McDougall. So, margins at the end, exactly 1 second between Whincup and Van Gisbergen. The gap then from Shane back to Will Davison was 5.4 seconds, and then a further gap of a couple of seconds back to Cam Waters. We'll confirm those results for you.
Remember yesterday, we said that from the lead car to the first rival team was just on 10 seconds yesterday. Today, it's 12 seconds. So they've actually beaten their biggest rival. This particular case, it's Will Davison at DJR. They've beaten them by 12 seconds. So still, those Red Bull cars are going to take some beating around this layout.
So second visit to the podium in 2021 also for Will Davison. So congratulations to him.